Hello Year 3 and welcome to your next science lesson. Today we're going to continue looking at forces and in particular examples of pushes and pulls. First of all, let's have a quick recap about what is a force, what a force is. And a force is an example of a push, a pull or a twist. They're forces, and forces can do these different things. They can make something change shape. They can make something change direction. It can make something stop, start moving, slow down, or speed up. And over the last couple of weeks, you've been looking around your homes, finding lots of examples of a push force and a pull force. And we're going to be doing that for the last time today. On your sheet, you have a picture from a beach. And what I would like you to do is find examples of pushes and pulls in the picture. And it does say at the top, circle the pulls, when you can see someone using a pull force in blue and a push, an example of a push in red. And I've just done one example for you, just to show you. I've circled this person hitting the volleyball in red, and I've written pushing the volleyball in the right box. If you can, try to find at least 3 pushes and 3 pulls, and neatly circle the pulls in blue and the pushes in red on the sheet, and write what push you have circled and what pull you have circled. That may not take everyone as long today, and because of that, I've got another investigation. Now, lots of you did my first investigation last week, and today, and most weeks, we'll have a new investigation for you to carry out at home. I'm just going to explain today's investigation. You don't have to do the investigation, you can just do the activity. But if you have time and you want to have a little challenge and complete this investigation by yourselves, please do. I'm just going to move the camera down slightly, just so you can see my table. I've drawn a picture here of a car, a ball, and a ruler. And what you're going to try and find out is, if you push the car from different distances, does it change how far the ball will travel? So you need to have 2 rulers, ideally. I've only got my big ruler, but I've measured out the distances that I need onto a piece of paper, because we're going to push the ball from, we're going to push the car from 5 centimetres away from the ball, from 10 centimetres away from the ball, 15 centimetres, 20 centimetres, 25 centimetres away from the ball, to see if the ball will travel different distances. So I'm going to lay my ruler down on the table. I'm just going to make sure you can see it. And I'm going to make sure that my car, to start with, is 5 centimetres away from the ball. That's why I made sure that I wrote the distances down neatly on the sheet. So now my car is 5 centimetres away from the ball. I'm just going to push the car. And then I'll record how far the ball travelled. In this case, it went just 4 centimetres. And then I'll do the same thing, but making sure that my car is 10 centimetres away from the ball. And then record how far my ball travels. See if you can work out what is happening to the ball when you push the car from different distances. So see if you can write down what you found out. You can write these results down if you would like, or you can just do it at home and just see what you find. Think about how we make this test fair. Think about making this test fair. And once you've done it, maybe you want to try the same test in a different place. I'm doing mine on wood at the minute, but maybe once I've done it, I could actually try it on my carpet, just to see if the results are the same or different. So have a go at this investigation, pushing the car from different distances into the ball, and see if you notice anything happening. See if you notice a pattern in the results. But remember, you don't have to do that. That's just an extra challenge if you have time and you finish the sheet quickly and you want to have a go at something else. This is the main activity for today, writing down the pushes and the pulls that you see in the picture. If you would like to ask any questions, me or Mr. Woodhouse will be available on Google Meet. And once you finish, remember to send your work across to me if you're in 3D or to Mr. Woodhouse if you're in 3A or 3P. If you are unable to print the activity, please just try to write these answers straight into or onto a piece of paper and just have the picture in front of you just so you can see. Any questions, just write them on Edmodo, or when the link comes up, ask on Google Meet. I look forward to seeing your work, Year 3.